Hi, this is Jaxon Ravens. We're here at Whole Foods, and in a few minutes here we're going to be going out into the forest to go look for chanterelle mushrooms. But I thought we'd start here by taking a look at what they've got here at Whole Foods. You'll see here in the food bin, they're decent. They're about 20 bucks a pound. But these ones are probably 4 or 5 days old. They keep pretty well when they're refrigerated, but they're pretty small. So $20 a pound at Whole Foods. And dried chanterelles. You'll see here they've got a little bag of them, about 1 ounce of dried chanterelles, equal to half a pound fresh. And these are about $6.50 for 1 ounce of dried chanterelles. Pretty expensive. Hi, this is Jaxon Ravens, and I'm making a video today about how to hunt for chanterelle mushrooms in the Pacific Northwest, specifically in Washington, around the city of Seattle. I'm not going to tell you where I am, but I am only about 30 minutes from downtown Seattle, which is not that far. And I'm going to show you some of the terrain that you should look for when looking for chanterelles. I will tell you when it is. Right now it's early September of 2008. It's actually a little early for looking for chanterelles. Usually they come out late September. I've picked them as late as mid to late December, but by that point you start getting some freezing, some thawing, and the mushrooms kind of turn into mush. So that's a little bit late. But it's a great activity. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely be prepared though when you're coming out here with some basic items to bring along with you. So first of all, let's talk about what you should wear. As you can see, I'm wearing one of these nice, loose-fitting, quick-dry REI shirts. It's not the height of fashion by any means, but it does have these roll-up sleeves, as you can see. Sometimes you get into spaces where you've got to go through some brambles or something. I tend to get cut up. I'm not the smartest picker in the world, but these are really nice because I can roll them down if I have to. You can also see that I'm wearing shorts, but these are those zip-away shorts. Again, maybe not the coolest thing in the world, but really comfortable for just getting around. I think it's really important to have good hiking boots when you come out into the woods. I brought my mom out here a year ago and she fell over. She wasn't wearing great footwear. She kind of fell over and hurt her foot pretty badly, and that could have been avoided if we brought the right footwear. So bring some boots, no matter how old they are. I think it's really important to have the right footwear. In addition, bug spray any time of year. I highly recommend that. They can be really annoying. A pair of sunglasses is good. Usually when you're looking for chanterelles, it's a little bit dark, sometimes rainy. Rain jacket's a good idea. I've been out here numerous times when it has been raining. You can get wet really quick. And you might want to throw a change of clothes in the car just in case when you're done with the day. Sometimes I'll bring a hat, but usually it's not that bright, and I don't necessarily need one. Glasses are sometimes, sunglasses I said before, or safety glasses maybe over the top. But when you're going through the woods and you're looking for something, sometimes you forget and the branches will snap back and smack you. So just a heads up. I'd rather have you be prepared than not. The mushroom hunter's basket. Now, I have to admit that I travel a little bit heavy. I really like this basket, mostly because it's got these fold-off tops. It's also reinforced with metal, which makes it really strong. But when I've got this on top of it, that protects the mushrooms from getting wet in the rain. If you've got an open basket, sometimes it's good to have something to cover your basket with to keep the mushrooms from getting too soggy. In here, I've got something that not every mushroom picker has, but I've had problems in the past. These are actually just some cheap knee pads that I bought. The reason that I've got them is a lot of times I'll be kneeling down to get mushrooms that'll get my jeans dirty, or one time actually I kneeled down right into a rock and messed up my knee for a few weeks. So just in case I'm really busy or whatever, it's really wet or muddy, I usually bring a pair of these with me just in case. These are the bottom halves to my shorts. In case it gets a little cooler, I can zip those on. Cell phone for emergencies, in case you need to get in touch with somebody. Camera, good to take some photos with you to share with others. This is a brush, which you will see me use later, but it's really useful for getting a lot of the early dirt off of the mushrooms. It's called field cleaning is what it's called, and we will field clean our mushrooms as we go through today. Field cleaning is important because mushrooms, they're usually a little bit on the damp side and they'll pick up dirt really easily. And unless you get it off early and keep them clean, you're going to spend a lot of time at home trying to clean them, which is a real pain in the ass. I have one field guide with me, the David Aura, a hip pocket guide to western mushrooms. It's called All That the Rain Promises and More. A really great book, and it explains some of the basic mushrooms you're looking for. In the very front of it, it's got this handy chart for for finding the mushrooms, or identifying the mushrooms, I should say. You know, never eat mushrooms that you haven't identified. It is pretty straightforward. We're going after chanterelles today, and they are pretty easy to identify. But you should really, you know, go out with somebody who knows what they're doing first before you do it. Actually, we just flipped to the chanterelle page there. You can see them. I will describe some of the basic factors, how to identify chanterelles, but you should just be careful as much as possible. There's one other item I've got here with me that I want to show you. Two other items, actually. One is this little handheld walkie-talkie. I'm out hunting with somebody today, and it's really nice to keep in touch, because usually when you're out mushroom hunting, you head in different directions and you lose track of each other. Another item that's really useful that I've got around my neck is this handy compass and whistle. I don't use the compass so much as I use the whistle, just in case I want to let somebody know. Usually we make a code, like 1 whistle means I'm just checking in, and 2 means you should come over to where I am. So that's the equipment. Let's get started. Oh, I got one last thing I got to show you. That's actually probably the most important thing for mushroom hunting. Right there, your pocket knife. Any knife will do. Don't use a butter knife, but you can definitely use a steak knife or something. I definitely like using one that's relatively sharp and has a locking blade on it, so I can put it away if I have to. But you should definitely bring a knife. So if I had to say the top 3 items to bring with you, I would say 1, make sure you got the right boots. 2, have a good basket that you can store stuff in that's stable and you can set down. 3, a good knife for taking care of things, and shortly thereafter would be a rain jacket, and yeah, because it sucks to get caught out in the rain. So let's start looking for some mushrooms.